Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Rosie's Creative Cottage. It is Manic Mondays. Whoa, that was big. Okay. Manic Mondays with me. Thank you for joining me. My name is Rosie Gonzalez, and I am the lucky person that gets to craft and stamp with you guys at Rosie's Creative Cottage. So today we have a really fun stamp class. This is a stamp class that we did yesterday at my bingo, my Stampin' Bingo, and I am thrilled to be able to share with you guys that I have a few packets that are available to you, and they can be free with purchase. So I am going to do a little bit of adjusting here and a couple of things before I get started. So first of all, I want to thank you guys for joining me. It's great to be with you guys. I decided that the best way to craft with all of my stamping friends and creative friends was to just schedule something and come on. And I picked Mondays because Mondays are a little manicky for everybody. So we all deserve a break, and kind of making it a point to sit down and either watch me stamp craft, or you can pull out your stuff and do it with me. Now, this is the class that we did for my stamping bingo. It is great, and I'm going to tell you guys why in a minute. But I'm also going to tell you that the card kit will be free with purchase. You'll get everything you need and everything you see on here except your stamps for a purchase of $50 or more. So you're going to get everything you need in the kit. So what I mean by that is you're going to get a card kit, and let me show you mine. Let me go grab it. I do this every week. I guess this is part of the Manic Mondays where I forget to grab a kit. All right, but I have one right here. Okay, so this one here actually still has the the bingo pack that we had for yesterday. You will not get the bingo pack because we won't be playing bingo, but you'll be able to get the entire card kit for a purchase of $50 or more. So you're going to get all the pieces to make everything. And we're going to make it tonight so that you guys also know what you need to do when you guys put it together. The beauty of this card kit is that it is actually an add-on. The add-on is with, it all starts with a Stampin' Up kit, which I love. You guys know I love kits, so I'm going to open it really carefully here. In this kit, you're going to get your very own Pretty Peacock. However, I did not use Pretty Peacock in my class, but you are also going to get everything in this class. If you get the kit, you're going to get the Christmas Wishes kit, and it makes 8 so pretty cards. They are so gorgeous that I promise you guys are going to love them. However, today we're not going to use that. We're not going to use this, but I wanted to show you guys because you get your own block, you get all of the pieces, the envelopes, you get dimensionals, you get tear and tape. There is a bunch of stuff in here. You even get the little glue dots if you want to use those. So with that, I'm going to put this away because what we're going to use and what we're going to focus is on the stamp set. So the stamp set is pretty fabulous. It's got Merry and Christmas and wishes, and then it's got a really nice little verse here, and it's got some leaves. This is what I used to create with. And I'm going to show you guys the cards. So this was card number 1. You guys know that I do not like naked envelopes at all. These were inspired, demonstrator inspired, so I really thought they were pretty. You got some white on white. So you're going to get all the pieces that come with this. Then you can choose if you want part of your $50 purchase is to buy the kit. The full kit is $23. So it is pretty amazing. Okay, so this is another one here. And it says, may whatever brings you love and joy be yours this season and throughout the new year. How pretty is that? Okay. And here is another one. It has the same saying. So remember, I used the stamp set that came in the kit. And so that's what I used throughout the whole thing. And it's very cute. And it's got a little matching envelope there. Then you have this one, the little bit of a spin to it. And this one says love and joy. And I actually got it from the love and joy that's in there. And then last but not least, probably my favorite is this one here. And this one says Christmas wishes. And it has a little snowman, some bling. And these are the cards that we're going to make today. So this full set of cards without the stamp set is yours for free if you spend $50 in my store. I will provide the link to you, and you spend $50 in my store, and all of these will be sent to you. Now it's your choice if you want to make it part of the $50 and just go ahead and get the Christmas Wishes kit, because then that's going to give you the stamp set that we're going to use. So you're going to get a full set if you want to as part of your 23. You're also going to get the stamp set, which is what we're going to use. I'm going to put this away over here. And then what we're also going to be using is the garden green. Hi there. Make sure you say hello when you guys join. I'm going to use the garden green and the real red are my two colors. And then I'm going to use my favorite rhinestones. Rhinestones will also be included, so you get a bunch of those in your packet. And your packet will look something like this, and it's going to have everything you need. When you pull it out, you're going to have all 5 card kits. They're very, very fat card kits because, hi Amy, because they are nice and full of goodies, full of everything you're going to need. So, and you will get that free with a $50 purchase. All right, so let me move some stuff out of my way here. I don't know about you guys, but stamping stuff seems to just kind of expand and and just kind of spread out everywhere, right? Let me adjust my camera just a little bit. Sorry. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. Okay, so let's get started. And I'm going to pick the first one on the top is this snowman one. I think it's so cute. I'm going to move these out of the way so that I can stamp with you guys. And these are what I consider really fast, easy cards that you can, easy to duplicate, easy to use. Now this one is using the Snowy Wonder die set, and it's just perfect. I love the way it looks. And then this one, I think it's called Christmas Seasons, the die set. I love it. So let's get started and look in there and make sure that everything is out of the envelope, because sometimes what ends up happening is I have, little stragglers everywhere. Okay, so you're going to find your strips that you have. You have 3 strips that are skinny. Those are going to go on the front of your card. And then you have this one here that's going to be on your envelope, and then a little one for the Christmas. So as simple as that, all I did was, I'm going to do a little bit of gluing. Now these cards are really easy because, usually around the Christmas holidays, and my glue is stuck. Why does everything happen to me while we're online? It's full, but it's stuck. You know what? I'm not even going to try and bust it out because it's gonna be a big glob. I will use the Stampin' Seal, which you guys know that my go-to is the wet glue, mostly because I like a little bit of wiggle room. So if I can grab another one, I probably will, just because you guys know. Here's another one. Let me see if that one behaves a little bit better. I need the wiggle room. So this paper is becoming my go-to seasonal paper because I love the colors. I love that they are true, to me, they are true traditional colors. And, as much as I love all of the silvers and the pinks and, of course, the pool parties, I am a sucker for traditional colors when it comes to Christmas time. So I'm really loving this this paper pack. Now notice that how I did that, I just kind of put little strips. That's crooked because I didn't have a wiggle room. Little strips, and then I put the little red on top. And these are just 1/2 inch. The red is a 1/2 inch, And it's just a little bit so that you can, you know, just have a little bit of everything. Super simple. Love it. So cute. Look at this. We're getting ready to do the snowman class, and so I have little snowmen everywhere. Okay. So then we're going to come in here. You pick whatever side you like. This is the new plaid embossing folder. It's humongous, and I love it. You can put a whole bunch of them in here. I think I did 3 of these at a time, and they weren't stacked. They were actually all put out there, and it was perfect the way it just fit. Okay, don't mind that this is crooked because it's going to drive me crazy. The scissors are right here, but that is why I do the red tape, the red glue, instead of the Stampin' Seal. I use Stampin' Seal for some things, but and now my fingers are all sticky too. I use them for some things, but not for everything, because I tend to make a mess. All right, so we're going to grab out of that stamp set, we're going to grab Christmas and then Wishes. And I did Christmas in the green on that little strip, which is right here. And then I'm looking around for my piece of darker color because it's easier to stamp rather than white on white, but I don't see it in front of me. I see everything else in front of me, but I don't see that in front of me. There we go. Christmas. So pretty. Again, I am a sucker for traditional colors, so I think that is just perfect. And then we're going to pull out our real red. There we go. And on this one, we're going to do Wishes. We're going to kind of put it at a slant a little bit. Just like that. Easy. And believe it or not, I'm almost done with my pretty little card here. You have a little Santa. Isn't he just so cute? And he has a hat, of course. I'm going to add a little bit of glue. Now, I just want to add just a little tiny bit because I just want to put his little hat on and a little bit of a slant. And I'm just going to hold it right there just for a second. Oh my goodness, isn't he cute? Okay, I'm going to flip him the other side so he dries a little bit. All right, and then I'm just going to cut straight up. I know, it's hard for me not to always do a banner, but sometimes it's just, this is just as cute. Okay. And then where would I be without dimensionals? If you guys know, you know that I love dimensionals. So I use them a lot and I use them all over. But on this one, I'm going to just put it down in the center because I want my little snowman guy to kind of have a little, where did he go? I want him to kind of peek off of here. See? Yeah, that looks about right. Just like so. And then my Christmas, I'm just going to put 2 of them. And I can just set it right over here. So I'll tell you guys, Manic Mondays kind of started because I have been wanting to come on and do some lives with you guys and have a little bit of fun. And it always seems that I have something going on every night. And sometimes Mondays were not my first pick, and they were not my first pick because Mondays are crazy. It's my first day back to work. Usually it's my mail out day. If I have my classes, it's when I mail stuff out or send stuff out. I'm just going to kind of slide him under here. There we go. Just like that. Oh my gosh. Isn't he so cute? Look at that. And so, but I also know that sometimes I tend to work a little bit late on the other days, and it felt like Mondays were the days that I don't usually end up staying at the office very late. So I thought, you know what? Yes, it's Manic Mondays, and they're a little bit crazy. This is when I can use the seal because it's just I just need a line. And so I came up with Manic Mondays, and here we are. So I'm hoping that unless something happens or we are on a family vacation or something like that, that you guys will join me at 7 o'clock on Mondays, Pacific Standard Time. And you guys will join me to do a little stamping, whether it's a full class like today, or if we just do a couple and I show you a few others. So this is the class that I will have for free. You'll get all 5 cards for a purchase of $50 or more, and I will send it to you with all the pieces cut, and then I will tell you which stamp set we're going to use. So, all right, now let me grab my beautiful bling that I love so much. I have a bunch of them all over. So I'm just going to kind of, let me show you guys what I kind of did. I just put them all over because I don't think you can go wrong unless they stick to your fingers. There we go. I love my bling and I just think it's so pretty. So, all right. Well, you guys, there you have it. This is card number 1. Simple as that. Just maybe what took like 5 minutes to do. So that's your first card. Let's move on to the next one, which is this one here. I love it because, again, very traditional colors. And this is our new basic beige. And I think it's so pretty. It reminds me of Sahara Sand, but I like it because I think it's almost like a little bit lighter. I really like that a lot. All right, so I'm going to clean this up because I'm going to use the Christmas, and then I'm going to use the Mary for this one. I'm going to use this, so make sure you guys don't throw those away, and I'm going to show you guys what I mean by that in a little bit. So I have my Mary, and then I'm going to grab the leaves. I'm going to put that on one of these. All right, so now I have all my stamps. I'm going to carefully take out all the pieces because there's a lot of little pieces in this one. You guys know I may stamp simple sometimes, but for some reason, there's a lot of pieces all over. So I want to show you guys the inside. Cute. So let's, I try and get rid of some of the pieces almost right away. So I try and figure out, here's the little berries, the holly, and this is where we're going to stamp Mary, and this is where you're going to stamp the leaves. Okay, this is what's going to go right on the front of your card right there. Then this strip is going to be on the inside. Now, if you want to, you could also use it instead to kind of add a little accent to your envelope, but I decided to do a little stamping. If you want, let me make sure that this is on. There we go. Hello, everybody. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm adjusting the volume there. All right. So if you guys want, you guys could always mix it up after I hand these off to you guys and maybe hopefully give you guys a little bit of inspiration. Look at that side. Ooh, I really like that side. But I will stick to the plan. I'm just gonna layer it on there and see, this is what I mean. I need this little, I don't know, like 10 seconds that I can just move it around. That's definitely something that I need, because if not, I end up having, getting crooked cards. So just like that. It's a little bit longer. And what I want to tell you guys is don't throw away these little strips. These little strips will save you, whether you are decorating your envelope like I just did. Where did I put them? Here they are. See, on this one, this one is 3/4 of an inch. And look how cute that is. I mean, I just think that sometimes it makes such a difference, right? Whether you stamp on it. But if we always have all these little strips, and Lord knows we do, I have them all over my house. It feels like everywhere. It's invading. So, you guys can definitely use those. I wouldn't suggest you save them because then they really just stay in your house. And I'm going to show you guys really quick how guilty I am of that. Okay, oh, see what I mean? I love that I can, okay, want to know how guilty I am of that? Look, okay, I save all of these because it's so pretty. However, sometimes you get to the point where, I'm going to show you guys these other ones, where I'm like, okay, I think there's something seriously wrong with me. Somebody send help. Because in one of the cards, I ended up cutting a bunch of circles. And, okay, see how I cut a bunch of circles? And then I thought, oh, I can save these because I can cut little strips. And then these strips can go on something. Send help, you guys. I need, you know, an intervention or something. Send help. Because you can't save everything. You just can't. All right. So let's, you know, and if you are a saver of everything like I am, you know, it's okay. We'll just be happy together. We'll just all hang out together in, you know, houses full of little strips and pieces of just everything. And we're going to be okay. It's going to be all right. It's not that bad. It could be worse, right? It could be worse. We have a bunch of pretty, pretty, pretty things. Okay, look at these leaves. They are so pretty. You guys, if nothing else, and you guys are interested, take me up on this $50 offer, $50, anything you want, but this is a really, really, oh, you know what? I'm gonna keep this out because I wanna do my leaves. Well, I better not. That will make it messy. See, I already stuck my fingernail in there. You know what that means? That means that my fingernail will be green for a week. All right. So I have these pretty little leaves. Now I'm going to put Christmas on here. I may have gotten a little high on that. I went up a little high on that, but we're gonna make it work. When I'm babbling and I'm talking about little strips and I get excited, I did, but we're gonna make it work. Look at that, it's so pretty. Okay, now we need Mary, and then we're gonna put Mary on this little strip here. Okay. Now I hope you guys are taking time to celebrate Thanksgiving. I feel like we all have Christmas on the brain already, and we all said forget the turkey, and that is how it is in my household. We are so ready. Well, my house isn't ready, but my brain is ready for Christmas. I keep thinking about it, and that's all I seem to think about. It's like, oh, I can't wait. And I'm having already some ornaments that have been delivered. Put a little banner on that one, you guys. And then I'm gonna cut this one so that it's just, and you can do a banner on each side if you wanted to. But my fingernail's green. I feel like we're so ready for it. I mean, Lord knows that the stores are ready. Have you guys seen them? They're like on steroids or something. And I would play Christmas music, but you guys know what? I had a video not load, and then when I sent them something, the response was that I may have had music in the background that I do not have permission to have. Now tell me that's not right. We all love music. And so now I'm like, okay, am I not allowed to have music in the background? And how like crazy that they know that, right? I don't know, I just thought it was a little bit something. A little something, something. All right, so we're going to add, some dimensionals. And we are gonna put this right on, I think I kind of centered it a little bit lower maybe than your card. A little poker here because a few months ago I hurt my thumb because a dimensional went right into my fingernail and it hurt so bad, so I was like, okay, well, who do I call for that when you get hurt because of a dimensional? And so I should use my pick tool more often, but sometimes I don't. All right, so then I'm just gonna take a little bit off so that I can add a little bit here. And then if you guys hear water, that's because my dishwasher is going. Find your way. There bit of glue. I'm crafting in my kitchen. My girlfriend and I are doing everything and attempting everything to get my studio up and running. It will happen eventually. In the meantime, I'm in my kitchen. So if you guys hear refrigerator, water, people coming in, the dishwasher going like it is right now, just know that it's because my house is very, very lived in, and I wouldn't have it any other way. However, it will be really nice when I'm able to just craft in my own space, right? Okay, so I am just, okay, it's in my fingernail. I'm just adding little bling, just kind of scattering it all over, and then we're going to bring in that envelope because I want to add a little bit of leaves. And for this one, I use the little one. So you have a bigger leaf and then you have a little one. And I think I used the little one on there. And this just goes to show, you can also do, do it again. You can also do the flap if you don't want to do the front, and that looks really pretty too. You just stamp all over the flap and then they know. In this case, I used it, I kind of did just, bring my hand in there. There we go. I don't know, I just kind of did it all over. This kit is really pretty, and I really like that it's got such pretty sentiments all over, and you know, the Merry and the Christmas and wishes, and then it has a really nice sentiment on the, you know, it's perfect for like the inside of your cards. I really think it's really pretty, and the cards are red and just so bright and vibrant. I just love them so much. All right, you guys. There you have it, card number 2. I think it's really cool that we are stamping together. I'm making my cards with you guys, and hopefully by, you know, by Christmas time, or not, it's here, so not so much by Christmas time because I need to get them out and send them out, but I will have a whole bunch. We will also be having a nice little array of cards because we are going to be celebrating something that is very dear to my heart, and that is Create for a Cause. For Create for a Cause, here it is. For Create for a Cause is the proceeds will go towards something, and we are, you know, we're at a time where I think a lot of people, many of us feel blessed beyond words. And I think that sometimes there are some people who feel a little bit lonely. And so maybe we can touch a little bit of that loneliness with a card or with just a simple anything, right? All right, you guys, I'm looking for the cards. How do these things happen to me? I moved everything because I was looking for my, I mean, I know what they look like, but wouldn't you like to know what they look like? Now it's going to be a surprise what they look like because I don't see them right in front of me. How do these things happen to me? Okay, do you guys see my cards? Let's see, I have these 2. A hot dog. Okay, they're here. I know they're here, but we're going to have to just stamp without them. All right, so we're going to stamp with this one here. And I'm going to grab my ribbon, I hope. I think it's in here somewhere. There it is. Okay, I found my cards, I think. Maybe. No, that's the same one as this one. I don't know where the cards are. Oh, they're right here, right beside me. I'm telling you. And I'm hoping that I do not catch a cold because I am going to do a little bit of traveling over the Thanksgiving time, and I'm going to go see my parents. So I cannot be sick. All right, this is the card that we're going to make,
and I absolutely love it. They were right beside me, you guys. There's something wrong. And I really, really like it. I love the paper. I love the colors. I love what it says. And then I love that it has a little cute little fold to it. Okay, so we're gonna empty out. This one is a fold that I absolutely love. I think it's one of the easiest folds ever, and I think that it is really easy to do, and I'm going to tell you guys how. So for example, this is a traditional card. It is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, and I cut one of the flaps. I cut 3 1/4 off of it. So this is going to give you a 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 piece, which is a perfect layering because all you have to do is layer it at 3 by 4. I know that that's a lot of numbers, but I like them, and look how pretty that just layers right over that. So I think it's just perfect. And then this side's really pretty too. But and we're also going to use this really pretty ribbon that's got the cherry cobbler and a little bit of gold, and I thought that went perfect with it. Now that will come in your pack as well. Okay, so you have some pieces. That's what's going to go right over that. So this is this piece. And then here is what we're going to add the words to. Then you have a 2 by 4 piece. That's perfect layering right for the, right for the top flap. Okay, there we go. And that just layers right there. It's like a little window, like the drapes or something. Isn't that pretty? Okay, just like that. And then you have not a whisper white, oh my goodness, basic white, that's what we used to call it. And that's gonna go right in there. And you've got 2 pieces. One is for your envelope, and then the other one is for the inside of your card. So I'm just gonna add this right here. And you guys, these cards are really easy to make, and of course it's a lot easier when you can get the full packet, right? And just like so, look at that, it's so matchy and it's so cute. And then we're going to grab this piece, and that piece is going to go right there. But we are going to grab dimensionals. Where would I be without my favorite thing ever? And I just kind of measure with my fingers, so I just kind of go like this, and then I know that, like, okay, don't go past that. But I don't know, maybe like, let's see, yeah, about an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter or something. And I forget my pick tool until I jab my thumb, and then I'm like, oh, where was my pick tool? And I just kind of, I'm going to try and get it, and then I'm going to look to see that. Isn't that so cute? And then we're going to add that there. We're going to add it a little bit lower so we don't cover up all the trees, because I just think that they are so pretty, those trees. This paper is really nice. Okay, I'm going to grab the words. And then I did it in green. I did it in green because there's a lot of green on this card. But it's a crumb cake too, so I didn't want it to be completely off in colors. You guys know. And then this does fit, but you gotta get it just right. Ah, so pretty. Okay, close this, because I'm gonna stick my finger in it for sure. Again, I already have one green nail, and then that one's gonna go right there. Okay, grab those dimensionals. I'm gonna do the right thing, and it's so funny because this is so fun to use, and it's so satisfying, and I still forget every time. Okay, Put it a little bit lower, right there. Oh my gosh. And then I'm gonna make a pretty little bow. Not so little. This ribbon is really pretty and it's really, really soft. I mean, it just kind of, it does a nice little thin bow, so you don't have to worry about it being super bulky. And then you can just kind of play with it a little bit. Oh, these are not my ribbon scissors. That's all right. There we go. It's gonna bug me, even though these are not my ribbon scissors. Where are my ribbon scissors? I have no idea where they could be. You know, they will be right in front of me as soon as I get off camera, and I realize I'm off camera, but I can't see. Okay, can't see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm gonna grab a glue dot. I'm just gonna put one there. I always use two, basically for good measure. And I'm gonna go up high. There we go. So that it doesn't fully cover up the words. Oh my gosh, isn't that so pretty? All right, I love it. I think it's pretty. One of the girls that was at the event yesterday, she said this one was her favorite card. And that makes me happy. I just added two. I added a bigger one and then a smaller one, and I thought that was just right. It was enough. Now you can add as many. I don't think that there's ever like, well, maybe if you bedazzled it, but I think that for the most part. And then I have this little strip. Again, I didn't want to get rid of the strips, you guys, so I used up, especially because on these, this paper here, it's a 6x6. So it's harder to use the whole flap, to do the whole flap, because then you only get two. Out of a 12x12, you can cut it at 2 1/4 by 6, and you get 10 of them for a 12x12 piece. So that's kind of cool. But when you have a 6x6, then you only get 2 of the flaps. So if you cut it at 3 1/4 or 1 inch, then you get, you know, anywhere from at least 6, right? So it's kind of nice, but there you have it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think so far? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I love it. Here we go. Now these are the cards that, for those of you who just joined, thank you so much. These are the cards that I have for, we did them yesterday for my Stampin' Bingo. And it was a lot of fun. And I made some extra packets. And so in my store, if you guys place an order of $50 or more, you guys are going to get the card kit packet. Now this stamp set comes with the kit that is in the store that is called Christmas Wishes. You get everything you need to make 8 cards. You're gonna get a stamp set. You're gonna get the ink spot, and includes a block, dimensionals, tear and tape, a little bit of everything. But if you have something similar and you just want to pick something out of the store for $50, you're gonna get a nice free card kit. So there you go. We're gonna make this one next. Super easy, but God, isn't that pretty? I just think it's gorgeous. Now I went with a friend and we went and did a class in St. George. And this was one of the cards. It was a little bit different, but the inspiration was still there. I did make it a little bit different, but when she used just the white reindeer like that, oh my gosh, I thought, okay, you're brilliant. You're brilliant. Okay, so this card is a little bit of a Z fold. And Z folds can be done like, I mean, they're called a Z fold because it goes like this. But this specific fold is great. Let me put this in here so you guys can see it. Because you can do it like this. You can do it like this. You can even do it like this. I mean, it's endless. And then if it's the other way where you cut your paper at, let's see, 8.5 by, what is it? 5.5. Then you're going to have the fold a little bit different. The fold will be like this. No, it's 8.5 by, what is it? Okay, why am I having a moment? 5.5 by 8.5. There we go, folded in half. And then your Z fold would be folded this way. And again, you could do it that way or the other way around. So it's a fun Z fold. I really like this fold. It's probably the one that I learned to do first because it was easy. You didn't really have to score. If you could score it in half and then score the top in half, you had yourself a Z fold. So it's probably my my easiest one. Okay, so this one is gonna go right here. And you guys will know because it fits, right? But I wanna show you guys the paper, it's so pretty. Look at, oh, polka dots. So this one is gonna go like this. And basically, well, first of all, you'll have the samples that are posted, right? But you'll also have the pieces, and the pieces will fit. You know, so you want to make sure that before you start gluing that you check it out. Especially if you want to start using like, you know, like maybe you want to use the polka dots that I love so much. But I do love the stripes too, because again, it's those traditional colors that I just think are fabulous. Okay, this card was inspired, like I said, when we went to St. George. There was a demonstrator event. And this is one of the cards that we got to make, and the event was put on by Rhonda Wade and her group, and it was so much fun to go. Okay, so this has may whatever brings you love and joy be yours this season and throughout the year, and I think that's really pretty. That's a really pretty saying. Okay. Trying to make sure I don't get it on my fingers because I already have a green finger, and it's my middle finger, so that's great. I tried to wipe it off as best I could, but you know how that goes. There we go, so pretty. Okay. Come on, good. Okay, so now we're going to start putting it together, and it's really easy to put together. We're just going to glue this here. There we go. Nice little hold there. And then this one is going to go right there, and it's going to kind of cover it. So it's almost perfect because it's a nice little peekaboo of what we want to do. So then I'm reaching over here because I'm trying to find my red paper. My red piece of paper. Okay, so we're going to put some dimensionals right over that. Hi guys, some of my good pals are on here today. Thank you so much for joining me. Trying to do some Manic Monday stamping with you guys, and not and at the same time not hurt my thumb. I have a pick tool right next to me. You'd think that I would know better and try and use it, but here I am using my fingers. All right, look at that. And then all they did was, oh, oops, stuck to my finger, but there we go. Look at that, it's so cute. All right, let's do a little bit of stamping real quick. I'm missing a heart, so I'm going to. Now the heart that you guys see on here comes from the house punch, and it's so cute. I'm just like in love with it, and but the heart was a last add when I thought, oh my goodness, I need to add that. And so that's why it wasn't in the packet, because I ended up taking it with me and we punched it out there. All right, so see in the words where it has the beautiful verse right there? What I want to do is I'm going to bring out my chamois, And I'm going to give it a nice clean, and then I'm gonna tap it on my pants. It's very important that you wear dark pants when you stamp, if you do what I do. And then I'm gonna come in here and I am going to cover up, I'm gonna use that little plastic piece. You can use tape if you want to or something, but I find that this works really, really well, and you have it, right? I'm just kind of pressing down because I'm covering up the top of it. And you're going to bring out your red. Oh, mine's really, really stuck. All right. And then, okay, and then I'm going to, I just want to go down to where it's, where love is, love and joy, the little line. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just setting it right over very carefully. And then I want to pull this off. And I'm going to put it somewhere where I'm not going to stick my hand in it. I still might, you guys. I cannot be trusted. And hopefully if it's clean as I want it, you're just gonna get love and joy out of all of that. Now, very important thing, wipe off your little piece, especially if you wanna keep it, and I do wanna keep it. So I am going to clean it off. And I'm gonna save this because I wanna keep it for something else. I wanna keep doing it. So always save those little pieces if what you like is. Now I have a lot of people that like to cut them, but then I'll never get it back to being straight. So if you guys have that where you guys can cut it and then have it be straight again, be able to put it back together, you do you. I am not that blessed. So I have to get a little creative with that. All right, so now I'm gonna add my dimensionals. All right, so you guys, if nothing else, that was a good one, right? So use your little thing and anything. You can use tape, you can use washi tape, maybe a piece of paper, wax paper if you have it. I happen to use those because I keep them. Because you know, I am a hoarder. No, I'm not a hoarder. I might be. I might be, but that's okay. It's a first step. Admitting it is the first step, right? So I'm admitting it. I have a problem. I save all these little things, but they stay in your, you put it back on your stamp set and you're good to go. So, all right. So I'm just going to add this one, and I'm just going to put it right over his little booty right there. And then I'm going to grab a glue dot, or you can use a little bit of glue. And I'm just going to put this little heart right over that there. Oh my goodness, it's just so stinking cute. I can barely stand it. And these, of course, is from the reindeer. I'm trying to use up all my pieces here. Yesterday, I took a bunch of them. I have so many of these open, and I just kind of, laid them out. If you guys, okay, that was gonna stick there. If you guys place your order, you guys are not gonna get this. You guys are gonna get, a couple rows of rhinestones. That makes sense. But for now, I'm gonna try and use them up. Look how cute that is. All right, then you have this piece here. Now this one is a little wider. It's 1 inch, and so it's a little bit more than what we are used to. However, like I said, you guys, I had all these strips and I was not going to waste them. I mean, that needs to be a big lesson. You guys, use up these strips. I had so many from cutting up this class and then another one, which I used this paper, and I was like, oh no, we're going to use them because how gorgeous is our card going to look when you send it to somebody in the mail and it comes like this. How perfect is that? Oh, I love it. Thank you, Rhonda, for the inspiration. I loved it so much. Here is another one that we did, and I just couldn't not do it. Oh, okay. Polka dots, circles, punches. I mean, you name it. Heck yeah, I was all over this card. I thought this card was spectacular, and I thought, How smart is that to just really bring out the you know, the paper and what it has. So you guys, if you guys have a punch, whatever size it is, how perfect is that? So let me show you guys what it looks like. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, let me bring back the red. Now, know that there are only a few sayings. So if it seems like, okay, you're using that saying again, yeah, because it had Merry Christmas and Wishes, and then this one here. So if you want to use Merry Christmas and Wishes, it kind of brings you to using the words for the, especially for the inside. I thought it was just so pretty. Okay, so there's that. Close up that one for now, because this is the one that we're going to put on the inside. We'll come back with the little heart. We'll find that little heart somewhere. And we're going to go ahead. You guys know I like to kind of get rid of pieces, so if I know that there's an inner, I'm going to add this, and now I can continue to start working off of the other side. Now I'm not going to glue this one quite yet because I'm going to do a little bit of cutting off there. So the first thing you want to do is you want to add your circle, one of your circles. There's that polka dots again. They keep teasing me. I love polka dots. And you can just set it anywhere. Okay, and then you have this one. And this one you're going to kind of just, I kind of overlapped it so that it's kind of, I don't want that one. I use that one for something else. Okay, and I want to just add some dimensionals. And I want it to kind of come out just like that. Okay, grab my scissors. I'm just going to follow the card so that it looks just like this. You have this little piece to waste, but it's okay. Don't save that one. That will really, they'll send someone out for you if you start doing that. Okay, and then this one is embossed for you in that plaid, which I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop myself, you guys. It's so, I just love it so much. I'm gonna add a little bit of glue here. If this makes you nervous, add a little bit of, do a glue dot. I just don't like it kind of floating around. Okay, and then, right there. Oh my gosh, so cute. And then you guys have your little house with one little heart, and then if this makes you nervous, use a glue dot. My finger's really sticky. Oh. Go. That one's gonna go on the inside, right? So there's my wiggle room. Much needed wiggle room for me. Oh, good gosh. Good gosh, it's so cute. And then we have our little piece here, which we are going to put, we're gonna do Christmas and Wishes. Another block. What? Does that happen to you guys too? Like, I lose blocks. They're right in front of me. I lose everything, and it's always right in front of me. It doesn't go very far, but it gets buried. So we're gonna do Christmas in red. There we go. This is one of my blocks from Creative Carnival, which was my retreat. Now I will tell you guys are going to be the first ones to hear about it because I haven't actually put it out there. But my celebration retreat is now scheduled. It is for the last weekend in January, and I am stoked. Is stoked still a word? Because I am so excited about it. I have so many things planned. Not only that, but the bag is spectacular. Okay, now my thumb is green. Ay, Dios mío. See, my Espanol's coming out. I mean, oh, good God. All right. So I'm very, very excited. I have so many things planned, and we already have a sneak peek of what our upcoming, oh, I had already done it. I had already put that in there, so I have an extra one. Oh no, it's right here. That's not the card. See what I mean? Yeah, I'm starting to get giddy, you guys. I'm starting to get a little crazy. We already have the date. We already have a sneak peek. So if you guys are interested in joining my team, you guys are more than welcome. I'd love to have you. We have a lot of fun. The starter kit is $99. Right now you get to pick $125 worth of goodies. But the best part is that you also get to pre-order. So as demonstrators, we get to pre-order. And that's where the little heart goes. And we get to pre-order and also get celebration goodies. So it is the best $99 you will ever spend. On top of that, you get an extra $26 for free. You're going to get a paper pumpkin kit, just like a surprise one. A bunch of goodies and catalogs and folders and a bunch of stuff that if you guys don't want any of those because you plan on being a happy shopper like many of my team, that's okay. And you also get 20% off of anything you want in the catalog. And let me tell you, that adds up. You guys know. And you guys don't have to do it as a business. But if you choose to maybe do some get-togethers and some fun, I'm happy to help assist with that. All right, look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at. Tell me that is not the cutest thing ever. All right, so let's bling it up and add a little bit of sparkle. That's my girlfriend's Marianne favorite saying. She does jewelry too, and so she always says a little bit of sparkle. That's like her saying. All right. So we added some sparkle there. And then we are going to stamp a little bit on the envelope. Because sometimes we always have tons of paper. Now, you guys can deny it if you want, but we always have tons of paper. However, sometimes it's just, it's kind of nice to just, I think I used the small one, to just do a little stamping. I mean, that's what we do, right? So you can use the same words that that you use on your, or whatever it is. If it's, like a little reindeer or a snowman or anything you want, that looks really cute too on your envelopes. All right, put that away from me. And then I'm going to grab this little cutie. And just can you guys believe this is, we made 5 cards in record time, I think. These are also free to you with purchase. So let me bring them out for you guys so you guys can see. All right, here is the card that we just made. Christmas wishes with that cute little house and the hearts. So cute with the envelope. And then we have the little reindeer that says joy and love. And then we have this little beauty right here, which is, it's so country to me. I think it's the crumb cake colors. Can't talk. And then here's this one that says Merry Christmas. That one there. And there's one more, which, oh goodness gracious, I love it so much. Cute little polka dots. And then that one there.
All right, you guys. Now, I will tell you guys that tonight is my last night to sign up for not only the frame, which many of you guys have seen. We are going to be using the Snowy Wonder. The Snowy Wonder class will have 5 projects, a lot like this. If you guys still have it, you guys can sign up for the class. Tonight is the last night. So it's probably, I don't know, close to 8 o'clock maybe. So you have a couple of more hours. And then I have to close it because we are going to be in big time creating mode. It also has the add-on of the frame. And if you guys have not seen the frame that we did for Thanksgiving, or, you know, for the, I don't know, thankful season, you guys can also look and find the one that we did for Halloween. We're going to be using the same one. The first time you sign up for it, it comes with the frame, and then of course after that the frame is optional. So all right, I will put the hostess code up and have everything ready for you guys. If you guys are interested in getting this card kit, you'll make 5 spectacular cards. You can use whatever words you want, however it's part of a kit, and the kit is pretty great too. So I will see you guys later. Take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for being a part of my stamping journey. It means a lot. Bye.